Hello and welcome to a brand new gear review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Black Diamond Emoji lamp. This is a fantastic new lantern from Black Diamond. Certainly one of the best that I've used over a long time. I've tried all kinds of different lamps, ranging from head torches to varying different lanterns from other manufacturers, candle powered lanterns, gas powered lanterns. But this new little emoji lamp from Black Diamond is by far my favourite lantern so far. So what do we know about this excellent little lamp from Black Diamond? Well, first of all, it has a 4 to 100 lumen output. Now that's quite interesting because a lot of lamps just state their max output, but this little lamp is fully adjustable and it has a little tiny button here on the front that if you hold and press, you won't be able to see it very well in this light, but I'll demonstrate this later on in the test. If you hold and press that button, you can change the luminosity from 4 lumens all the way up to 100 lumens. And it's so simple to use. It gives a little flash once it's reached the top end of its range, and also again a little flash when it reaches the bottom end of the range. To turn the lamp on and off, you simply click the button on the side. So simple. The burn time for that lamp is stated as 100 hours on the minimum 4 watt lumen setting. Now that drops to 10 hours at the 100 lumen output. Now that's still not bad compared to other lamps that I've had. I found that to be pretty comparable, if not better. And in fact, I found that in my little one-man bivvy tent that I use more often than not, I generally have it just above, kind of somewhere about 25% in that range between 4 watts and 100 lumens. If I'm reading, then I'll crank it up to its full brightness, or if I'm having to do any work in the tent when it's dark, mending any bits of kit, then obviously I'll crank it up. And I find that's generally bright enough. Sometimes if it's really intricate, then I might combine it with a head torch, but generally I find this lamp to be exceptionally bright. It's also very light. It's only 86 grams on its own. Combined with 3 AAA batteries that it uses, this lamp only weighs 122 grams. So it's very lightweight, as you can see from its size. It's compact. It fits really easily in your bag with all your other kit. It's really tough. It's not delicate at all. The plastic body is rubberized, so it doesn't slip, and it's also pretty well protected from knocks and dings and scratches. Obviously the filter and the lens on the top isn't plastic coated because that would reduce the amount of light that's able to pass through. But I've used this quite a few times in the field and I've not had any problems with it. I've not obviously not cracked it or anything like that. I'm generally pretty careful with my kit, but things get thrown in bags, pots, pans, fuel bottles, drinks bottles get chucked in on top. So it's standing the test of time. It's pretty robust. The fixing system on the Black Diamond use is pretty unique. It's really handy. Some people find it a little bit weird to start with and are unsure how to use it, but it's so simple. You have these 2 little half clips that you can use to either hang on a gear loop or on a little pole or peg or anything that you've got lying around. You can also secure that if you're threading it through something. If you're threading it through a little loop inside your tent, you can thread it through one side and then close the other loop up against it so that it doesn't fall. So if it's a really windy night, it's not going to shake loose and drop down on you in the night or anything like that. It's very simple and it's very efficient as well. Right, here I am inside my tent. I know, the things I do for you guys. Any excuse, hey, to put my tent up. I hope you can see this because I realised that my camera isn't really that great at night. The sensitivity is not brilliant, but I hope you can get some idea of how much light's in here. For me, this is perfect. I don't really want much more light than this when I'm out on the hills. I can read by this. I can do pretty much everything that I need to. Like I said, if there's anything that I need to do that's really fine, I'll probably have my head torch on as well
and use it in combination with this lamp. Really easy to adjust. Just literally squeeze the little button on the side and it'll dim right down to 4 lumens. Give it a squeeze again and you'll see the blink from maximum and that's right back up to 100 lumens. So it's really handy. If I lie down, it just gives a lovely, comforting, warm glow and makes it quite a happy place to be. I'm happy. I'm in my tent, of course I'm happy. Yeah, any questions, give me a shout. Like I said, hopefully you can get some idea of how much light's in here. It is brighter than I think that it looks when I did my little test shot. The ISO and the aperture on the camera aren't really right for shooting at night, but you should be able to get a good idea anyway. But I love it. I think it's great. It's small, it's lightweight, it packs down to, takes no space at all in your pack, and couldn't want anything better really. Spend a lot of time getting my kit right, and I haven't found anything better than this so far. If you know of anything that's better, let me know, because I'd like to try it, I'd like to use it. But for me, these are brilliant. Anyway, night night, I'm out.
Boop. The Black Diamond Moji has a 6-meter radius at its brightest 100 lumen output setting. At its minimum 4 lumen output setting, that radius drops down to a stated 2-meter radius. Now, that doesn't really take much explaining, but what I have found is that the light spread on this little lamp is absolutely brilliant. It's very workable if you're cooking, if outside you can just sat it near your stove, and visibility is great. I've also used this as a torch for navigating around woodland and in the past when I've been stuck for a lamp, and again it throws out enough light that I can see sufficiently. It doesn't have a focus beam or anything like that like a torch would. It doesn't need it, that's not what it's designed for. This is a lantern, but the amount of light that this little thing gives off is absolutely brilliant. It has an IPX4 rating, which means that it is water resistant. It's not stated as fully waterproof, it's not supposed to be submersible, but you can get it pretty wet. I wouldn't be surprised, I haven't tested this, perhaps it's something that I could do in a later video, but I imagine that this would withstand a certain amount of time submersed in water, but that certainly isn't something that I'm recommending. This is designed to be snow, rain, splash proof, but the sealing on the unit is pretty good. When you insert the batteries, you can see that this thing's pretty watertight. So that brings us to the end of this review. I hope you found it interesting, and if you did, please like and subscribe for future videos and reviews. If you have any questions or comments about the Black Diamond Moji lamp, please leave them below and I'll do my best to answer them. Please check out social media links in the descriptions below. You might find them useful for further information. Like I said, if you have any questions, please just ask and I'll do my best to answer them for you. I heartily recommend this lamp. I'm not being endorsed by Black Diamond at all, but I like to share the kit that I find useful. I've spent years and years getting my kit just right, and I feel that this Black Diamond Moji lamp fits the bill perfectly.